Goddess Celia, or Celia the Exalted, whichever name you decide to go with for her, she is the newest release on Grand Summoners Global, and she's actually insanely cool. She's an attacker that is more of this, I don't even know how you put it. She's not really like a stacking attacker, nor necessarily a ramping attacker, but she has a very interesting mechanic, very interesting way of dealing her super crits to everybody. I've been seeing a lot of things saying that she's relatively slow, she may not be as fast as I may hope, but hey, we're gonna check out all that type of stuff in today's video. Of course, huge shout out to my man Barrett for allowing me to do this showcase. So Celia the Exalted, what is her entire gimmick? What's her whole game plan? What is going on here? Well, first and foremost, I think we need to talk about her main ability, which is Holy Sigil Dominion. This gives her 30% damage up every time her servant is destroyed by her super art or damage. Now, what is a servant? Her servants spawn on her skill. This servant has 1000 HP and she can have a maximum of 4 servants out at a time. The servant will cover her and take damage for her, which pretty much means the kins work exactly like a taunt tank. There are a bunch of simps covering their queen. The art's able to buff up human allies' art gauge by 30, and you also get a light res down 30%, but on the true art, this is where you're able to instantly summon all 4 of her kins. If you go into your super art, she will instantly destroy all of her servants. She kills all of her simps like this, and then based on the number of simps she actually destroys, she gets super crit rate. So if you destroy all 4 simps, you get 80% super crit. Also, you have 100% crit rate on top of that, and of course, you have 100% crit rate on top of that as well. So she actually has the highest amount of super crit rate in the game. Granted, you do have to fulfill that condition. These are her equip slots. As you see, she has a 5-star physical, 5-star defense, and a 4-star defense. 5-star physical, highly recommend you get her true weapon. In terms of the 5-star defense and the 4-star defense, really you can use these as more actual defensive mitigation options, or you can use them as a bit more aggressive options. So if you want to go with stuff like change of pace for more, stats up, then absolutely you can. But if you want to, counter the boss you're fighting, then go with that. Same thing with the 4-star defense. If you want to go more attack and stuff like that, Relic Dola armor. But if you want to go more, defensive, then use stuff that's countering the boss. In terms of best in slot crest for this character, highly recommend you use attack up and art gauge up. Those are going to be the 2 main ones you should use. And this is the team we're going to be using first and foremost. I thought, why not try to fight the newest challenge fight in the game and see if we're able to actually go through with all this. Now, one thing that is a bit scary is that I don't have a blessed necklace on this team, which, yeah, we may have to switch that around a bit. But we're going to try to see if we can do this and see how good this girl, Goddess Celia, is against her own challenge fight. Well, this isn't her own challenge fight, but it came out with her chapter. You'd think the unit that got released would also be one of the best characters used against the boss fight, but I mean, we'll have to see. Maybe, maybe not. As you see, we do have a kin out already. Wait, do we? Or did he die? Yeah, we do have a kin out. As you see, he's right there in the middle. You can't really, see him too well, but he's there. We also have the super art now going off with Hoka, and we're going to be off to the races with everybody else. I'm going to be using the true art with Celia to get all of my kins out, so they can take all the damage for me. I don't have to worry about anything, but not only just that, I also want to make sure that I have enough kins out to actually go into my super art here. So we have all 3 bleeds on the man Fogion. He's going to be taking the most amount of damage possible here, so he should die, or he not die, but he should take quite a bit of damage. And as you see, Light Celia's damage should be coming through. Where is it? Is this it? Is this the damage? Yeah, there it is. Oh my lord. Yep, there it is. The crazy animations. Yeah, we do have a dot on us, and I think we're going to be able to survive. It depends on this fight, or this part right here, if we survive, because this last ending part does so much damage to Kirisame to where he may not survive. It's like this last little bit of hit right here. Are we okay? Okay, maybe okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay, I'm gonna be popping my super art then. It's definitely scary whenever, we see all this, because Kirisame can die so easily with not having some type of revive on him. It scares me a bit, but I think it's gonna be okay. Also, Goddess Celia is gonna be the one that's fainted for the longest since she was dealing the most damage. But this time around, it seems like I'm gonna be able to get into maybe another feint by the time Goddess Celia is able to be used again, which is crazy, bro. Where is... Holy! So we're spawning all of our kins again here. We're gonna be having 4 kins on the field in just a second, which we're gonna be able to go right back into the super art. But I don't know, maybe I want to not really go too crazy here. You know what, screw it, we're going crazy, bro. We're popping off. What am I talking about? Do I know who I am? Oh, never mind, I shouldn't have did that. I might die with Kirisame here. I might die. I was thinking I would be okay, but I don't think I'm gonna be okay. I think I'm dead. Am I dead? Hello? please. Okay, I'm good. I'm vibing. I'm so freaking good. I'm vibing, bro. I'm vibing. And one thing is going to be a bit scary here is that Kirisame is very close to losing his third eye, which is kind of bad. You know, it's a little bad, right? That's definitely not the best situation here. Actually, wait. Luan's going to be the one fainted for the longest here, which is somewhat good, but also bad because... Okay, never mind. We're good. I really thought that we weren't going to see Luan for another 6 millennia, but thankfully we're fine. Now, one thing that I'm curious about is that if Kirisame's barrier breaks here, right, because he doesn't have his third eye, he's going into his third eye now, can the Kins kind of tank for a bit? Is that possible? Because I don't want Kirisame to die, but he might, man. He just might because, like, never mind, I need a super art. Come on, Kiri, survive! Okay, now, here's the thing I'm going to do. This is going to be very dangerous, but I'm popping off with this. I'm believing that Kirisame will survive all of this damage that's about to happen because more than likely, Goddess Celia should deal all the DPS right here and take him all the way down to his threshold. Okay, I believe, I trust Kirisame. Had a fresh barrier technically. He's taking a lot of damage right now though. And he did have the damage mitigation up as well. He had Truth of Eternity, so I don't know if he's going to be able to survive this, and I'm hoping he will, but he might die. He's dead. He's cooked. We're all cooked. I'm free continuing that one, though. That one counts to an extent. If I had a blessed necklace, we would have lived. Or if I probably would have timed this a bit better and waited till the very end. But I ain't gonna cap. Okay, I bitched out. I thought he was gonna die, so I popped it instantly. As you see there, Celia the Exalted with 25 milli on her own challenge quest. But let's see how good she is against, you know, some others. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last fight we're going to be able to do because some stuff came up and I got to be somewhere else. But hopefully in this fight, we're going to be able to show off Goddess Celia doing quite a bit of damage to this boss. Now, one thing that is going to be a bit scary here, Goddess Celia is a bit slow. If you guys haven't noticed already, she, you know, isn't the fastest girl. Getting this exact situation to hopefully to where she can be able to super crit and deal quite a bit of damage is a bit scary because she may not get to the point to where we can actually do that before this boss pretty much kills everybody. But we are going to use the physical res down on Shiro here instead of actually using anything else. When we popping off with everybody here, we have 28 seconds and I'm hoping that's enough for this girl to actually deal damage. We have the crit damage buff too from Hoka. Please, Goddess Celia, do damage. Thank you. Please kill. Why aren't you killing? Thank you. Oh my god, that scared me for a second. I actually thought we weren't gonna kill before the time limit. I just did a run and I wasn't able to kill before the time limit and I got super scared. We're gonna pop off with the true art again though to try to get all the kins up, and we got damage negation now. God dang it, man. We only have one kin up, man. See, this is the issue whenever you fight a boss like this where the kins unfortunately aren't going to be able to be as potent as you want them to be because they're just getting clapped. We have 4 kins, which, I mean, I don't really need all the kins in this situation to, like, survive. I am going to throw this on but Goddess Celia because I don't want her to die, and she did die, but we're going to pop off with this, and then I'm going to pop off with a super art here with... Okay, wait, no, I shouldn't have did that because I may actually die now. I hope I don't. I hope that I can survive just a bit before I get clapped off. Maybe? I'm seeing some super crits. Okay, we're good. Jesus, we got 14 stacks on our damage up there too, if you guys see that right there. That's where it gets scary because the brunt of her damage comes from her being able to sacrifice her kins, and the fact that her kins die before she's able to use her super art, it's so tough, man, especially in situations like that. We even had Shiro buff too with the barrier. The kins just couldn't survive. They only have 1,000 HP, so there's not a lot of leeway in that situation. But yeah, still dealt lots of damage, still were able to pop off 30 million with Celia the Exalted. When the kins can't stay alive and you can't super crit really, it sucks, man. Like, you really only need, in most situations, probably 2 kins out at one time. If you're able to have at least 3 or 4, that's where it's straight money, right? Like, you're dealing crazy DPS. If the kins die, though, everything falls apart. The kins have to be able to be sacrificed by Celia, or even if they do die, you know, it still is a benefit because Celia is getting damage, but it still doesn't outweigh it, man. You want your super crits to be able to deal the extra, you know, crazy triple damage onto a boss. Hey, huge shout out to my man Barrett again, and tell me what you all think about Goddess Celia down below in the comment section. Also, if you enjoyed this video, have me check out either one of the other videos popping on the screen right now. Great content, guarantee you love them. Oh, and one more thing before you leave, don't forget to drink water.